January 20th, 2025, the inauguration of the 47th President of the United States of America will be taking place.
Election Day, 17 days away, President-elect Donald Trump already planning a rally ahead of being sworn in. An email to supporters said the victory rally is set to be inside Capitol.
This inauguration is historical in different respects. It is the first time in over 130 years that a president who lost re-election has contested and won again. The historical comeback has been described as phenomenal and a clean sweep. Many are questioning the extent of the powers of the Republican president-elect, whose party has cleared the seats in the Congress and the Senate.
Here is women's rights, but strong women are going to always rally together and fight for our rights, and we need to vote and come together to make the right decision. You know, women's rights was at the top of it. I want to raise my son to be someone who believes that men and women have equal dignity and autonomy over their bodies.
Loyalists of the president-elect remain on the Supreme Court bench from his last administration. Why was Trump allowed to contest this election when he could have been in jail for numerous offenses? With his numerous arrests, mugshot sessions, and court arraignments, how did he end up becoming the Republican nominee and then ultimately winning the elections? How did someone who had at least 2 assassination attempts on his life survive to win in a landslide? How did someone with controversial views on gender equality, abortion rights, etc., become more popular enough to win remarkably? Only recently, the FBI discovered a state-backed, separate assassination plot planned on President Donald Trump's life right there in the United States. In winning the elections, help came from unexpected places. A weird businessman who himself started life remarkably but chose his own path ended up playing an active role towards the victory at the polls held in the first week of November 2024. Elon had barely managed to graduate out of different schools. Originally born a South African, he got his Canadian citizenship through his maternal lineage, found his way to America as a student, and his foray into the world of technology commenced. Bullied as a child, but holding his own as the current world's richest man. He sold PayPal, invested in Tesla, found Neuralink, a brain-computer interface company, started OpenAI, an NGO, successfully sending shuttles into space and winning several space contracts through SpaceX, his company.
Vehicles pitching downrange. Engines.
While directing the recovery of other space assets lost. Today, it provides internet service all over the world, including war-torn Ukraine. Starlink, the boss of the airwaves from Europe to Africa. He has now been appointed the co-chair of the first federal government audit agency of its type in the USA. Since the elections, he has been living at the Mar-a-Lago residence of the president-elect. Many old other politicians wait on him to put in a word to be appointed into President Donald Trump's second administration. How did Elon Musk become so powerful? His purchase of X, the new name he christened Twitter after successfully purchasing the company at the second time of asking for $44 billion, was deemed stupid, as he has been reported to call people. No one would buy Twitter for that sum. After purchasing the company, he reinstated President Donald Trump, who had been kicked out of the platform after his electoral loss, resulting in the president starting his own Truth Social. X, formerly known as Twitter, became a major social engineering tool in the elections. Elon gave out millions of dollars to convince voters. Was the Twitter purchase calculative or a coincidence? Russia's Putin waits, or perhaps would like to finish business in Ukraine before the inauguration. Israel's Benjamin Netanyahu has effectively solidified his hold on power with the Gaza onslaught. Were the Hamas hoodwinked? Did they fall into a trap? North Korea is not deterred in the nuclear armament activities. Russia is testing the waters literally with war games. China has been patient, acquired staunch support. The Middle East and Saudi Arabia are forging on as next destinations. 2030 is around the corner. This is Trump's last time of being president of the United States. What will happen to the USA during the 47th president's administration? And when it ends, who is the most powerful man in the universe? What do these events mean for Christians? In a year that has seen the political earthquake dislodging the Conservatives in the UK, where the Archbishop of Canterbury has now resigned, a first in history regarding the circumstances where artificial intelligence prospects are literally rising through the roof beyond the limits of the skies. What do all these events portend for the church? Does the book of Revelation provide any answers? Are these events connected from the old 2024 into 2025? And our future as humans? Are we late already? Watch out for the 18th of January 2025 and the making of the most powerful man in the universe.